What's going on, everybody? Well, I know it's been a good minute or so since I last did a video. Right now, I'm getting ready to watch Georgia Tech baseball. And I'm guessing the person I did call out in my last video, well, she did. She unsubscribed, but don't give a fuck. I asked her straight up to answer a question, and she didn't do it. And so she chose to unsubscribe. Which can only tell me that if she couldn't answer the damn question, well then, that just showed me she ain't got no fucking spine. Point blank. And now, still haven't had enough rain to really fill the lake up. And it's pretty damn sad because, damn, it's almost the month of March. And the lake's nowhere near where it normally is at this time. But then again, the lake isn't normally that low during the winter either. Not by a damn long shot. And now with that being said and done here, let's see, Georgia Tech this past weekend, the Jackets had that doubleheader. I think that was game 2. May have been game 3 of the series. When the Stony Brook's head coach, Jim Martin, took that horrible shot to the head by a foul ball. I mean, that was a scary moment. I mean, I have never seen a stadium go that silent that quick. But, because, now if memory serves me right, that game, it went extra innings. Tech had the bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. They ultimately tied the game 5-5. Couple of good hits, a walk. Actually, no, scratch that. It was a walk and then back-to-back hits. And then the catcher Von Lackey, who's being a DH, not Drew Burress, but there's another Drew that's on Georgia Tech. He was the one that was being the catcher, while Von Lackey was being the DH. Hit a ball, hit the third base, literally hit the third base itself, and went over the head of the third baseman, landing fair, and then rolled out towards the fence where the Georgia Tech bullpen's at on the third base side. And that's how Georgia Tech got the 6-5 victory over Stony Brook. Now, ultimately, Stony Brook got swept. because the Sunday afternoon finale, Georgia Tech bulldozed them. And that game ended in the 7th due to the 10-run mercy rule. So they got back-to-back series sweeps. They beat the living hell out of Georgia State. Not State, Southern. I'm losing my damn mind. They're about to play Georgia Southern in the next under 30 minutes from now. I done lost my damn mind. Then this weekend, they have a 3-game series against Northwestern. And then the next following Tuesday, they will face Georgia State again at Coolray Field in Gwinnett County before they begin their ACC opponents when they face Virginia Tech. And then they play Auburn on Tuesday after that. And in 8 games, Georgia Tech has scored 126 runs. And, they're not trying to, swing and try to go for the fence. Georgia Tech is actually playing very smart, fundamental baseball. Now, some of their players on the bench, they sometimes screw up and commit one too many errors to my liking. But then, but in the end, in the clutch, they come out and redeem themselves really quick, which is going to be a good thing when it comes time for ACC play. But weirdly enough, I'm kind of pissed off right now about this. Georgia Tech has swept 2 teams. They swept Bowling Green in a 3-game series. They swept Stony Brook in a 4-game series. They beat the living shit out of Georgia Southern. And yet, they're still ranked number 5 in the nation. They're not moving up. And UCLA lost the damn game to LSU. And I'm just sitting here like, what the hell? How does Georgia Tech not move up? But yet, Georgia is creeping up, moving down. They went from number 15 to number 11. And then, and so I'm just sitting here like, what the hell is going on? Why hasn't Georgia Tech moved down to number 4 or number 3? Because, let's see, the Arkansas Razorbacks, they're right behind them at number 6. UCLA is number 1. I think LSU is number 2. Texas is number 3. Shit, I forgot who number 4 was, but then 5 Tech, 6 Arkansas. I know 11's Georgia. There's about 8 teams in the ACC. They're in the top 25. And yeah, there's a few with the SEC there too. It seems like so far the ACC and SEC are the top power conferences in baseball right now. So when they play Auburn, that should be interesting. And yeah, I have not watched one single Auburn game to see, like, oh dear Lord, what kind of a damn threat are they going to be? Because Tech's not beaten Auburn in baseball in, quite some time. I think the last time they did was 2019. So, I mean, I'm like, shit. Because in 2020, the college baseball got, due to the COVID outbreak, that our damn government decided to bring to the country. And that kind of put a holy hell on the baseball season that year because 2020 was the one year where there was no College World Series. And then, but football season came up without a hitch that year. But I don't think they allowed as many fans due to the COVID virus at the beginning. So, yeah, there was that. Then, things went back to normal the next following year, 2021. But then for a while, they, in 2020, college baseball came back in 2021, but they only allowed maybe like 100 people to show up. And they had those cardboard cutouts of fan faces or cardboard face cutouts of professional athletes, trying to make it look like, oh, we got a sellout. No, you don't. Then college baseball ultimately it came down to 2022. Of course, now 2022 is the last time I've been to a college baseball game due to personal issues happening, and I couldn't. This one I'm not going to disclose on it, but But as I said though, until we get a real good rain and that lake really gets full, I honestly don't know when or if I'm going to get to fish anytime soon. For all I know, it could be sometime in the damn summer, for all I know. If I'm even that lucky, or even mid to late spring, I don't know. I'm just sitting there trying to get everything ready. And, Georgia Tech plays in 24 minutes, taking on Georgia State, the Georgia State Panthers. But I'm going to see if there's any games on Wednesday. And then, of course, now I still got to at least catch one Auburn game to see what the hell Tech's going to be in store when they face them in a couple of weeks from now. And then, you got, let's see, Georgia Tech only plays Georgia one time this year. That's on April 21st at Truist Park, home of the Braves. Not really sure why they're just doing the one damn game when they used to do it. One game would be at Rush Chandler, one would be at Foley Field, and then the other one would be at either Coolray Field in Gwinnett County or the Braves home. No, they're not doing a 3-game series this time. Makes no damn sense to me. But, hey, I don't work for the NCAA. I don't think like the NCAA. I just don't think like the way they do. I just don't. It's one of those, it is what it is. And ain't much I can do about that shit. And so, because I watched the one Georgia game when they faced South Carolina Upstate. And honestly, Georgia seems to want to focus more on the home run hitting versus trying to play small ball. I mean, let's see, their right field wall, I guess, is probably about maybe between 8 foot high and 10 foot high. But from home plate to right field, it's 314 feet. So, yeah, naturally, if their left-handers come in, boom! They're going to blast that over that wall with their eyes closed. And honestly, I think with that, they should have to be forced to make a big 35 foot wall like at Fenway. And then, but have their scoreboard, which they got a beautiful scoreboard in right field. Have the, put the wall around that scoreboard, and that would actually look pretty damn nice, honestly. Because then it would really give the players a challenge to hit the ball out of that park. Because Foley Field in Athens is, their deepest part is the left field. Between left field and left center field. Because I think the left field from home plate, it's like 340 feet. And then it's 370 left center. So, I mean, that's a challenge. And, I mean, you better put all your force and all your might into that swing to knock it out of that park. Because I know, I forgot the name of the player for UC, or the SC Upstate. He hit one right over that 370 mark. And so it's like, ooh. It's kind of like McNeese Park at Rush Chandler in Atlanta. You have 334 to right field. You have 350 feet not dead center, but right center. Then you have it at 390 feet dead center field, around where the batter's eye is at. Then at left center, it's 382 feet, but then it really, really goes down at left field, which is right there at the 328, maybe 329 feet. So, I mean, left field will probably be the easiest spot to hit it at a Rush Chandler. I've been to many games. I've seen a lot of left field shots. Especially the one that hits the Marion Brock indoor football facility where Georgia Tech football practices in. I mean, you hear that boom. I mean, you already know it. So, and with that being said, and for anyone who watches my videos, hey, if you like my content, if you like the fact that, aside from the fishing, if you like the fact that I'm talking about sports too, hit a like and subscribe to my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I'm about to go inside, get ready to watch Georgia Tech take on Georgia State. And like I said, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe to Jason Fishing Videos, which I might change the name to that soon, to Jason Fishing Videos and Sports. I might change it to that. Still haven't decided. But till the next time, guys, and everyone else on YouTube, peace out.